We just come along the side of the road here and it's a yellowhammer's nest.
They only look a couple of days out, didn't they?
Aye, they're not very old.
2 or 3 days ago would have had their eggs, so it's probably.
Aye. Try and put the bits of brambles in that back. Where do you find them in the brambles just like this? The bird just jumped with us while coming along the path. We're on a main road again. But we're just in for another different walk again. We've come down off the main road into the woods. Just to see if we can see anything different in here.
The line's just there on the right over there, the old line.
The old railway line. No railway there these days, like. But
No, that's squirrel's gate. Can you see from here a minute of it?
aye.
So this
Up the ivy.
silver birch, no, just next to the small silver birch behind the oak tree. You see it at the top. Not the silver birch tree behind it, the oak.
I'm looking, but I cannot really.
Look, it's like the squirrel's journey out the top of it.
Is it right up the top? Or at the back?
Just seeing all the side and stuff there.
Oh, in the ivy?
Just in the top of it. It's just a
Like
load of leaves
in the
and
top of
that.
the ivy, aye.
And of narvets. I mean, it's pointless looking for a reason, but it was just.
It probably is just a squirrel's grave. It looks like a bar I can see. Aye, you can see all the leaves on it and that. You couldn't really walk through here a few years ago.
Oh yeah,
But
I think that
The conservation people have been looking at some good footpaths.
I don't really enjoy having a walk when I've got to shoot.
Just along through here, through the trees, at the end of the path there, I've just seen what looked like a couple of young pheasants. Trying to creep up on them. I've seen them running along the path. Got the camera ready just in case. It was about this area where I seen them running along, but I was right back there. Got a field through there. There's the old railway line. I'm just not sure where they could have went. They might have even. There's a field just through the trees there where they could have went. They probably running around here and into the field, or they could be hiding down there in them brambles at the same time. Just not really sure. Got a bottle of pop in my coat, in my jumper pocket, and it's just slobbing around, making too much noise. Trying to be nice and quiet. It's the easiest way to see things. I'm coming to a bit of a fork in the path. There's that way down there. Take it back along the bottom, and it goes along that way to there. There's the field. Take it back up to the main road. And this way it takes you along to where the farm is and stuff like that. But there's a lot of gorse bush and other stuff along there. I'm going to walk along there. So I'm going to be walking, see if I can see anything. Just heard a little white throat up that tree there. I'm going to have a look, see if I can see it. I'll turn the camera off for now until I do get a good look at it, because I'm trying to see a battery. There's a white throat in that bush on the corner. Making its little distress alarm call. You see its head bobbing up and down a bit. There's the pheasant, what I seen running along the path. Oh, there's a white throat. It's got some food in its mouth. It must have a nestling young in there. I'm going to fill up. Just in this little bit of hedge in front, there's a white throat. It's got a bunch of little young birds there.
There's a one down there on the ground you'd not be able to see from where you are there. Oh no, that's the
parents.
parent one. They still must be feeding though, are they? Feeding
Aye.
them?
I can see that one there. There's a couple of the young just in the back of that. I would like to get a good clear shot of one of the parent birds. I haven't got one of them. It's bound to come into shot somewhere. I keep saying shot, I mean like a view. Aye. As if we're standing here with a gun. They just jumped over here. Seen the parent bird going and doing to feed them. But they're quite big. I'll turn the camera off until I get a clear view because they're hiding in the back of there.
Just looking at another food for free here. It's the elder. You can see the white flowers on there. People using you can make a elderflower cordial. Well, you can get elderflower flavoured water and that in the shops now.
Right, up in
Or
the
you can make elderflower wine. I think you can just eat them in banana legs, sprinkle them on a salad and stuff.
Aye.
But I mean the berries aren't on them yet, but you can see the berries just starting to kind of come there. But I think what a lot of people mostly have used them for is probably elderflower wine. I'm sure in the olden days it was like elderflower cordial we used to make.
Aye.
And there's another flower over here, or like blossom flower. What you can actually eat. It's kind of the wild rose, or you can see it'll develop the rose hips on later on, more when it gets closer to the autumn. But you can actually eat the flowers, and I think people like to say they've sprinkled them on salads and stuff.
Aye.
I mean, it's not going to be something what's going to keep you alive, but it's just a bit of flavour to something.
Aye.
What they'd be used for. But I suppose they might have some goodness in them, I suppose.
Oh, there must be. Aye.
But it's still a couple of things just there what you'd need.
Aye. Quite a few of them down here.
But
We've turned back on ourselves, we're coming back along the path and
like the lower path was.
on the bottom line sort of thing. Just there you can see, just in them branches, looks like a wren's nest. Can't really miss it off the path. Aye, I'm thinking it's going to have either young in or something, because I heard the birds up the tree.
Can you see it in a bit of time?
Nah, the camera's blurring out when I'm looking in as well. We've just come down into the woods this time. It's a big beech wood there.
It's most white beech and
On the right.
But mostly beech, right?
They've grew a lot over these last few years then. Because all that was thick and rough, you just couldn't get through it. But now it's wide open when it all been beech. It's stopping all the growth underneath it. It used to be brambles and everything you couldn't get through. There's a few walk down on the side of the path here. There was always a woodpecker's nesting just down here.
Weed at the top of the big beech.
Aye.
Walk a bit further, June. So you can see. This beech, the one there, there's a big V, and weed at the top there's a conic size nest.
That looks good enough to be a red kite site, you know.
big enough.
Aye.
More likely to be a sparrowhawk then. It's not that big.
It could,
is
it could be either one, red kite or a sparrowhawk.
Kites would be a lot bigger than that, would it not?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't look that big. That one, to be honest. Oh, you're looking at a different one, man. You're looking at that one over there.
Aye, a big thing.
This one up here. See this one in front of you?
All right.
The guns
aye.
on the thing.
The
This,
beach.
the one what leans you a bit.
Aye.
That step back. Step back where I am.
Oh, there's a small nest in the top.
That's what I was thinking. It could be a sparrowhawk, that one.
Aye.
The one across here, that could possibly be a squirrels. That's what I was looking at, though. It's not that we could ever get a look at it like with the height, but
This one up the top of here looks like an old one.
but
But that one down there,
could that possibly be a
no,
squirrel?
it's hard to see from here. I can down a bit further into it. You kind of tell now, like the squirrels have all the leaves on them and stuff like that. But it looks like it's got a lot of sticks on it, like a kite or a sparrowhawk would use. It's just getting under it and having a good look. If the camera decides to focus in a bit.
What's it look like from there then?
I'm not sure. It's got a lot of branches in.
Red kites like you did there, yeah.
Aye,
And the way we've seen it actually sitting on the edge of the nest and that.
I know.
I didn't think that's not big enough.
It looks as it's got like a lot of leaves on the bits of twigs and that, hasn't
red
it?
kites at the Gillerwood, it's huge and it's
Aye.
all big sticks, isn't it?
That's just the wrong material, isn't it? They're like skinny little bits of twigs, like a squirrel, grey squirrel would use that. Because they didn't even bother cleaning the leaves off the twigs. Right.
We'll head off a bit.
We're going down a bit further. I'm zooming in at what looks like a red kite's nest. I'm not really sure, it could be a grey squirrels or sparrowhawks. But it's about 100 foot up the top of that pine tree. It's massive. I was zooming right in. You get a lot of them in here. Now, I cannot remember this path going up around this way. I'm sure it went down there. This way's definitely taking us back up the other way. That way hasn't been used for a long time. It used to be the old cross-country track from Huttergate School. And it did used to run straight down, all the way down, in a straight line. But now it's just old footpaths. And that footpath looks like it comes down onto this one as well. We've just walked down through the wood. We'll come on to this. It's like an old forestry road. Some big pines in there.
That's what it was. Like you say, this used to just be a little narrow footpath through a big open beechwood, didn't it?
Aye, years ago.
50, 60 years ago, whatever.
Aye.
And they cut all that beech down and by planting all the conifers, and I think they must have put this road in just for by access up and down it.
Aye, for the forestry to get up and down. Cut them, because every now and then they cut sections out, because that used to be fir trees at one
Aye,
time.
but they had planted all conifers.
Aye.
It looks like they're letting it grow a bit natural again.
Aye, because they took all them out and then the beech have took out again.
Right, because that's what it was really, all the way up there was
Aye.
just the big conifers. But there'll be, well, at the hunting here, I want you, there's going to be a red kite somewhere.
Aye, there has to be.
Big trees.
Plenty of squirrels, I can see another one up there.
There's loads of them things.
Aye, there's one behind the oak tree and that birch. We're going down through that side one day because there is a lot of badger sets up on the other side. We'll have to have a look, see if any of them's getting used, and we'll make a video one day.
Aye, would be good to come
Aye.
here, come doing way through the neat, wouldn't you?
Aye.
But
But you've got the field just behind it, just up there, you know, so you can you can either stand on the field side and look down.
We'd need some better equipment though. We've got
Oh,
big
aye,
stuff in
I
the
know,
dark,
like
that would
infrared
need,
or something. Aye.
You couldn't exactly have a big torch shining on them. So.
Yeah, I think they'd run away like that. But you catch them at dusk and all, now when it's nearly getting dark. So we might be able to see them.
Yeah, maybe like you become like as
Aye.
before it was getting dark or something.
Because they've got big youngs at this time of the year, and they do venture out through the day and underneath. Most of it neat, but they still come out on the daytime.
Oh, good day.
I heard someone doing that. Didn't know what. You do get a lot of deer in this wood.
There's always been odd deer, but I think there's a bit more than there used to be.
Aye, because anyone hunts them these days. That's what it is, isn't it? Same with the badgers,
I don't think
rabbits.
anybody really did then. You haven't been hunting deers for years. have you?
Aye, I know. There was the odd person, like certain people. We'll just come a bit further down the path here. Listen to the view of that tree, that birch. See the nest? You can see the bird's head popping over the top there, the beak.
It's just sticking. It's
Orange beak, I think it is. I'm not sure if it's going to be a blackbird. It
That's what it
probably
looks like.
is.
it's got to be a blackbird.
Aye. Aye, we'll
Just
just,
sitting eggs though.
it has to be at this time of the year, or big young. Wait, not big young, but it's a shame it's not a missile thrush. We've just walked down through the wood. We've come onto this. It's like an old forestry road. Some big pines in there.
That's what it was. Like you say, this used to just be a little narrow footpath through a big open beechwood, didn't it?
Aye, years ago.
50, 60 years ago, whatever.
Aye.
And they cut all that beech down and by planting all the conifers, and I think they must have put this road in just for by access up and down it.
Aye, for the forestry to get up and down. Cut them, because every now and then they do cut sections out, because that used to be fir trees at one
Aye,
time.
but they had planted all conifers.
Aye.
It looks like they're letting it grow a bit natural again.
Aye,
parts
because
of
they
it.
took all them out and then the beech have took out again.
Right, because that's what it was really, all the way up there was
Aye.
just the big conifers. But there'll be, well, at the hunting here, I want you, there's going to be a red kite somewhere.
Aye, there has to be.
Big trees.
Plenty of squirrels, I can see another one up there.
There's loads of them things.
Aye, there's one behind the oak tree and that birch. We're going down through that side one day because there is a lot of badger sets up on the other side. We'll have to have a look, see if any of them's getting used, and we'll make a video one day.
I would be good to come
Aye.
here, come doing way through the neat, wouldn't it?
Aye.
Through the neat,
But
would you have
you've got
seen them, though?
you've got the field just behind it, just up there, you know, so you can either stand on the field side and look down.
We'd need some better equipment though. We've got
Oh,
big stuff in the
I know,
dark and
like
that, we
infrared
need,
or something. Aye.
We couldn't exactly have a big torch shine on them. So.
Yeah, I think they'd run away like that. But you catch them at dusk and all, now when it's nearly getting dark. So we might be able to see them.
Yeah, and that'd like become like as
Aye.
before it was getting dark or something.
Because they've got big young ones at this time of the year, and they do venture out through the day and underneath. Mostly at night, but they still come out on the daytime.
Oh, good day.
I heard someone doing that. Didn't know what. You do get a lot of deer in this wood.
There's always been odd deer, but I think there's a bit more than there used to be.
Aye, because anyone hunts them these days. That's what it is, isn't it? Same with the badgers,
I don't think
rabbits.
anybody really did then. You haven't been hunting deers for years. have you?
Aye, I know. There was the odd person, like certain people.
There's another food what you can eat. Wait, it's the beech tree. You can actually eat the leaves. It's a bit late on the year, so they're a bit tough now.
Right.
It's best if you get them in the early spring, and they're nice and where the leaves are much lighter and much more kind of soft. But if you get them now, they're a bit tough. But you can actually eat them like as a salad leaf. Then later on, when it gets close to autumn, where you'll get all the beech nuts on, which you can eat
the
them.
beech-
Just picking there's a little nut inside, which I mean, that's what the squirrels are mad for, like the beech nuts. But you can eat them. I think actually beech trees they only get the nuts on every 2 or 3 years. I think they miss a
every
couple of years,
years,
something
aye.
like that. But it's just another thing you need.
Aye. It would be quite easy to get a good load of them.
But it's like to say the leaves this far in the air would be a bit tough. But you'd still eat them though.
That's maybe why I was seeing as many squirrel greys now for the greys. Because
Right.
all these beech
Why
nuts.
they will, the beech nuts. That's what they
Aye.
stand for.
Just come up through the path here. Through the woods. It's about a quarter of a mile up or something. Back up to the top path and then back to where the car is. Just come up through the wood, back onto this path, and then this is the top line, the old railway line. Well, it used to be a railway line, but that takes you one way, and this back this path takes you back along to where the car is.